Imagine engaging in a habit that is so straightforward that it has the potential to bring about a substantial change in your life. A seemingly trivial gesture, such as placing your name in salt water, has the power to open doors to opportunities that you have only dreamt about up until this point. This is because salt water has the ability to attract marine life. An old method that is firmly rooted in Zen wisdom is going to be the subject of our investigation in the video that we are going to see today. The practice in question is a procedure that is not only fundamental, but also extremely efficient. This ritual is the key to changing your life, whether you are striving for inner peace, financial success, or a deeper connection with the world around you. It also has the potential to change your life. It is the secret to starting a new chapter in your life. It's possible that this product is exactly what you've been seeking for all along. There is a force that you cannot see that is keeping you from moving forward. Do you ever have the feeling that this force is blocking you from moving forward? It is possible that you are unable to break free from a never-ending loop of negative ideas that you are unable to break free from. Alternatively, it is possible that you are confronted with a challenge that you are unable to overcome, regardless of how long you attempt to solve it. With the help of this ritual, you will be able to break through those invisible barriers and replace them with positive energy that flows freely and gives you the capacity to take charge of your life. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how you may make use of the natural power of salt and water to purify your mind, enhance your capacity to concentrate, and attract the things that you truly desire to have in your life. As a result of the consumption of these elements, this method removes any negative energy that could be present, opening the way for the unrestricted flow of beneficial energy. When it comes to bringing optimism and abundance into their day-to-day lives, this is not just another self-help technique. Rather, it is a practice that has been tried and tested over the course of thousands of people's lives and has been shown to be beneficial. Moreover, the most advantageous aspect is that it is feasible for everyone to accomplish, regardless of where they are located. It is not necessary to have any specialist instruments or years of spiritual training in order to reap the advantages of it. Any of these things are not required. As long as you adhere to the steps that I will go over with you in this video, you will be able to start implementing this method of transformation in your own home without delay. As negative energy begins to disappear and new opportunities begin to reveal themselves in your life, you will start to feel the effects of these changes. If you are looking for a true approach to feel more in tune with yourself, more focused and more fulfilled, then this ritual could be the solution you have been waiting for all along. Have you been feeling disconnected from the things you want to do or the objectives you have set for yourself? In the following few minutes, I will walk you through the entire process, step by step, explaining why it is helpful and how it may aid you in conquering the problems that are now in your way. I will also explain why it is effective. We are going to collaborate in order to eliminate the impediments that are preventing you from enjoying the life that you genuinely desire, a life that is abundant in harmony, abundance, and opportunities that are limitless. Stay with us if you are willing to let go of everything that is no longer useful to you, and if you are willing to open your heart completely to receive everything that the universe has to offer. Within the context of this video, we will provide you with the knowledge and abilities that you will need to put into action in order to bring about this enormous transition. An activity that may appear to be nothing more than a habit may in reality represent the beginning of a trip that has the potential to radically alter your life and get you closer to living the life that you have always dreamt of living. In the event that you make the decision to go with this therapy, you will be starting on a brand new path that has the ability to considerably alter everything. Prior to moving on to the subsequent section of this video, I would like to request that you make a decision that is quite small but of great consequence. In the event that you find the material to be beneficial, I would be grateful if you would give some thought to become a subscriber to the channel. As a result of your participation, we are able to broaden our scope and disseminate further findings that have the potential to improve the lives of individuals. In the event that you have any acquaintances or members of your family who may perhaps gain something from this information, you are more than welcome to share this video with them. Sharing is an effective strategy for disseminating good energy and wisdom, and it is one of the most common ways to do it. We would be pleased to get comments from you, so please do not be shy to leave a comment below. Thank you for your time and for your consideration. If you have any questions, suggestions, or experiences, please do not hesitate to share them. Not only are we thankful for your involvement, but it also gives us the opportunity to explore topics that have an effect on the lives of people and to change our perspectives. As you begin to become aware of the changes that this ritual is bringing into your life, it is important to keep in mind that you should keep these changes to yourself. At the same time as the universe functions in full quiet, it is essential that you maintain this silence in order for your transformation to take place in the correct manner. Whenever you come across a message or revelation that resonates with you, simply acknowledge it by saying, "I accept this information." Permit this information to penetrate your being and allow it to carry out its function in a natural manner without making any effort to push it as it happens. One of the reasons why this strategy is so effective is because of the intricate nature of its operation. In this day and age, I would like to share with you a deep message that has the potential to not only change the path that your life takes, but also to modify the reality that you experience in a significant way. This is a treasure mine of information that has been garnered from historical customs, and it is designed to bestow extraordinary blessings onto your body and your life. I am conscious of the fact that the challenges that life throws at us can sometimes provide the impression that they are insurmountable, and that the weight of those challenges can occasionally be quite substantial. As of today, I would like to draw to your notice the fact that the path of knowledge continues to be dependable and constant. Every difficulty, every longing, and every aim that you have within your heart may be perceived by it. It is able to perceive all of these things. The all-seeing clarity of the teachings of the Zen cannot be evaded by anything, and the same is true for the entirety of the cosmos. There is nothing that can possibly avoid this clarity. Your own existence is always being scrutinized by the entirety of the cosmos. In addition to being aware of every aspect of your existence, including your worries, your hopes, and the difficulties you experience, it is also aware of the precise moment and the way in which it will bestow upon you the opportunities and blessings that you seek. In spite of the fact that it could look as though your objectives are being ignored, you might be able to find some peace of mind in the knowledge that the universe is, in reality, working in the background. You are being prepared for new trajectories, new chances that will bring about profound changes in your life in ways that you might not completely realize at this time. Both of these things are being prepared for you. Now is the time to seize this opportunity. How many times in your life have you found yourself feeling overwhelmed by worries about the future, about bills, or about the never-ending hurdles of daily living? If you have ever found yourself in this situation, how many times have you encountered similar feelings? I am aware of how difficult a circumstance like this may be to deal with. It is possible that the responsibilities of life might give the impression that it is difficult to find a moment of peace and quiet whenever one is trying to find it. Now that I've stated that, I want you to be aware that there is hope that will last forever. At the end of this difficult route, there is a light that is guiding you, and that light is the enlightenment that originates from the wisdom that the Zen has imparted to his followers. Allow yourself some time to reflect on the life lessons that he has imparted to you. You shouldn't let the past control you, and you shouldn't be always concerned about what the future holds for you. Both of these things should be avoided. You need to focus your attention on the present moment and the here and now. Instilling in us the significance of living in the present now, having trust in the unplanned path of life, and embracing each day with a feeling of clarity and mindfulness is something that Zen instills in us. In spite of the fact that we could have the impression that we are drowning in the magnitude of the challenges that life presents, the universe is always there to help us get through everything that comes our way. Even when none of the possibilities appear to be clear, it reveals to us new ways of doing things. You are receiving assistance from the universe in navigating the obstacles that you are currently encountering, just as Zen assisted his disciples in navigating the challenges that they were facing. Put your trust in this process, and you will find the way that will take you to achievement. I am honored to have the opportunity to share with you today some of the most invaluable lessons that Zen has ever made available to humanity. There is a wealth of insightful insights, advice, and knowledge included within these teachings. I really encourage you to do certain things like being with me, paying great attention, and being open to receiving these gifts. All of these things are important to me. I would like to ask you, my dear friends, to pause for a moment of quiet before we reveal this priceless information and consider the ways in which you might be able to implement it into your life. Your eyes should be gently closed, and you should take pleasure in this time of stillness. I have been given the task of delivering a message to you today that is full of hope and transformation. This obligation has been handed to me by the universe. In order for you to receive this message, you need to have your mind and heart ready. In light of the fact that the world is always communicating with you in order to point you in the direction of a more favorable reality that is abundant in wealth and plenty, it is essential that you pay diligent attention. On the other hand, despite the fact that it could look as though problems are stacking up around you, you should not give up hope. The universe is a trustworthy and unchanging source of guidance as far as counsel is concerned. It is the responsibility of the messengers of this organization to work tirelessly in order to shed light on your path when it seems as though all is dark, and to offer answers when it looks as though everything is lost. Imagine you are in a room that is entirely dark and you are unsure of which direction to turn. What would you do? The slow development of a soft light that lights a route that leads to a door that is totally open is a result of the gradual appearance of the light. It is a doorway that signifies the opportunity for you to achieve success and abundance in your life. This threshold is being brought to you by the universe, which is also preparing you to cross it. It is the cosmos that is directing you in the proper path. Please allow us to extend a warm welcome to you at this period of transition and upheaval. You continue to be stuck in a loop of discontent and a lack of development, despite the fact that you may feel that you have exhausted all of the possibilities available to you. There is a possibility that you are under the misconception that there is an unseen barrier that is preventing you from obtaining the blessings that you have struggled so hard to get. On the other hand, the universe has a special message for you to receive today. In addition to this, it inspires you to find trust and presence in the ordinariness of the moments that comprise your existence. We frequently fail to see the multiple opportunities for mindfulness, compassion, and meditation that are readily available to us in our day-to-day lives because we place such a major amount of importance on reaching large accomplishments and lofty goals. This is because we place such a significant amount of stress on obtaining these things. We are reminded by the teachings of Zen that the first step toward obtaining more fulfillment in our lives is to develop mindfulness in even the most little elements of our existence. This is the first step toward reaching greater fulfillment in our lives. This is a very wise remark that was made by Zen, who once said, "If you light a lamp for someone, it will also brighten your own path." Take a moment to reflect on the process by which you have come to conclusions regarding the inconsequential parts of your life. Take a moment to reflect on the mundane, everyday activities that you engage in, whether it be a duty that you find tedious, a job that does not completely satisfy you, or just the way in which you connect with the people in your immediate environment. Your actual goals are being sent to the cosmos through these seemingly little actions, which are being observed by the universe. In order for us to be entrusted with more and more substantial commitments, it is necessary for us to display fidelity and attentiveness in the completion of the activities that are relatively little. Acknowledging this command from the universe is something that should be done right now. To demonstrate that you are ready for more big opportunities, you should give careful attention to all that you achieve, regardless of how little it may appear to be. This will showcase that you are prepared for more substantial opportunities. It is comparable to planting a seed in the ground. It is your responsibility to tend to it, to water it, and to wait for it to mature over a period of time. At some time in the future, it will ultimately bear fruit. When the universe recognizes that you are committed to the seeds that it has planted in your life, it bestows upon you other seeds, further opportunities, and additional advantages. When it comes to the seeds that it has planted in your life, The universe is watching how you take care of them. Always keep in mind that you should be aware of the resources you have, even if they at first glance appear to be restricted. The universe will quadruple your benefits in ways that are both unexpected and extraordinary if you are generous with your sharing and aid to those who are in need. You will be astonished to see how the universe will achieve this. In spite of the fact that your job might not be perfectly aligned with the most significant goals you have at the moment, you should still be devoted to the work that you are doing. With the awareness that the universe rewards those who devote themselves completely, with consistency and with tenacity in all they do, you should make an effort to give yourself the finest experience possible. By carrying out this activity, you are creating the framework for additional success, wealth, and fulfillment to come into your life in the future. You should have trust in the wise counsel of the Zen, and you should also have faith in the path that the universe is creating for you. It is always there, working diligently and quietly on your behalf. In order to strengthen your spirit and mold your character, the universe may sometimes purposefully place you in specific situations. This is done in order to strengthen your character. Prior to entrusting you with more substantial responsibilities, it is interested in gaining an understanding of how you handle less significant responsibilities. If you find yourself questioning why you have not yet achieved your goals, it is essential to bear in mind that the world is preparing you for something more substantial. This is something you should keep in mind. To successfully complete this process, you will need to have patience and confidence in the people who are involved. This lesson should be accepted and embraced in its entirety. Take into consideration the possibility that the universe is communicating with you directly and saying, "Dear friend, today I am offering you something that is both extraordinary and powerful." Pay close attention to this message, as it has the potential to completely alter the path that your life takes in a manner that is quite extraordinary. When you reflect on the information that the universe provides, it interacts with you directly via these words, directing, safeguarding, and blessing your path as you do so. Each and every lesson has an unbounded quantity of unconditional compassion and support that is not contingent on any particular circumstance. It is important to remember that you are never alone, even when you are going through the most challenging circumstances in your life. There is no change in the love that the universe has for you, and it is providing you with assistance in every manner available. Have faith that the difficulties you are experiencing will soon be replaced with happy moments in your life. The difficulties you encounter will become stories of bravery and perseverance, and your goals will be realized in ways that are so near to being miraculous that they will be considered remarkable. I implore you to acknowledge this fact with every ounce of your being. The promise that I have made to you is that I will never abandon you in times of need. Even at times when you believe that you are lacking strength, I will be your source of strength. Every time you get the impression that your optimism and faith are waning, I will rekindle your faith and restore your optimism back to life. Because I love you with a love that is beyond explanation, you should put all of your trust in me and entrust me with all of your worries. I will take care of everything for you. Your fortitude, your bravery, and your comfort are all a direct result of my provision. Each and every one of these things originates from me. In front of you, I see beautiful avenues opening up, pathways that lead to success rather than failure, paths that are full of hope and a bright future. I see these things happening. With that being said, in order to go along these paths, you are required to have confidence in me. It is not enough to depend just on what you see with your own eyes. There are other things to consider. It is my request that you recognize my presence and act in accordance with my instructions in every aspect of your existence. If you found this time of sharing to be pleasant, and if you would want to continue exploring these practices with us, I would like to extend an invitation to you to subscribe to the channel before we part ways. If you are interested in doing so, please continue reading this. If you do this with great care, you will not be able to miss any of the things that are about to happen. In light of the fact that your participation is extremely important, you should make sure that you do not forget to click the like button and to share your thoughts or questions in the comments area. We are grateful for your attention and look forward to meeting you all again in the near future to discuss other findings.